We're in the aftermath of the Liberty Women's Basketball Championship run this past weekend, now joined by the MVP, Ashley Rininger. Congratulations again, Ashley. So you've been a couple days removed from it. Does it still feel exciting to you?
Yeah, it is. It's really exciting. Still kind of surreal, but it's awesome.
Before we get kind of into the tournament, we've been talking a lot about the piggyback ride that you gave Sedalia after the semifinal win. So take us through that. There's a couple of pictures on social media. You can log on to Twitter, Liberty Women's Basketball, probably find it there. So tell us all about that, and have you done that before with her?
No, that was the first time. She kind of just, we were walking back from press interviews, and she just asked, what would you think about me jumping on your back? And I was just like, I don't care. That's fine. Yeah. And so she just hopped on up, and I think her legs were really tired, so she was really happy to have a break from walking. But
well, she's getting that practice in for her high jump with outdoor track coming up here in the next couple of weeks. Was there a jump like that after the win on the championship on Sunday?
Yeah, she jumped into my arms after the win on Sunday. So, but she's really light, so I mean, it's pretty easy to lift her up.
I tell you what, Ashley, this three-game run to the title, you had a little bit of everything. You're down 11 in the quarterfinal game against Asheville, and then came back after that. So Coach Green said early on that game, that quarterfinal game, that it was good to be challenged, and it kind of helped kind of set the table for the rest of the tournament. How do you feel about that?
I definitely agree with that. I mean, just being down by so much in the first half, it definitely made us fight, and I think that prepared us for the rest of the tournament and kind of reminded us that no one is going to just let us beat them easily, and that we're going to have to fight in order to win all these games. And
it seemed like this team was so focused, first halves, to really grind in and settle into those games. You look at the semifinal win against Campbell, the championship win against High Point. You guys knew the end of the day we wanted to cut those nets down, and you would not leave there without doing that.
Absolutely. I mean, we came out hard, especially in the last two games, because we knew that we just need to have a strong start, which we didn't have against Asheville. So we wanted to cut down the nets.
A lot of people asked you ladies after the wins in the press conference about how difficult the last 12 months have been, knowing that a year ago, semifinals, you were knocked out. So how much did that fuel this team's fire to get back and cut those nets down?
It was definitely heartbreaking to come off of that loss from last year. And so we've just been working really hard in the offseason, and just had a definite focus on it this year. It's just, I mean, it's such a weight off our shoulders to be back on top again.
Coach Green also talked about how vital the bench play was, and one player in particular, she didn't do everything but really helped out, was Jazz. I mean, she couldn't play last year, so she was focused her last year to get back to the tournament again. So the bench play, how important was it to get everybody contributing?
It was huge to have everyone putting in something here for the tournament, especially with Jazz and Catherine. I think they really stepped up huge with rebounding and putbacks and just doing the little things that we really needed them to do. And just when people got in foul trouble, the bench was there. And when the starters were having trouble scoring, the bench was able to come in and just get some shots up for us. So.
Now, for you, I think the first couple of ball games, you were getting in the passing lane. You were doing some things that we usually don't see from Ashley Rininger being a post player. I mean, you were out there like a point guard, getting in the passing lanes and deflecting basketball. So where did that come from this past weekend?
I don't really know. It's kind of just one of those moments where it all just kind of clicks, and it just kind of worked out that way. But I also think that just in the quarterfinal game, I didn't come out with quite the intensity that I needed to, and so that was a focus of mine for the last two games. I just wanted to come out and work my absolute hardest. I wanted to leave it all out there because I wanted to win, and if we didn't win, I wanted to know that I was doing my absolute best.
You'll find out on Monday where your destination is for the NCAA tournament. But how do you enjoy the next couple of days? You know, you have practice, it's spring break. So how do you really relish in knowing that, hey, we're back in the big dance?
I don't know. I think just continuing to work hard in practice because we're not done yet. So just having that win is just a reminder that we are now moving on to the NCAA. So it's really exciting.
I think that's a staple of this basketball program and what Coach Kerry Green preaches. You're never satisfied. So there's always that next step, and the NCAA tournament is about a week away. So, Ashley, congratulations again, and best luck next week.
Thank you.
That's junior Ashley Rininger. I'm Alan York for Liberty Flame Sports Network.